Hi friends, welcome to Genia platform. Friends, tell me one thing, what is the difference between the habitat and ecosystem? Yes friends, habitat means a natural dwelling place is called as habitat. What does mean by ecosystem? Ecosystem means the total interactions among the organisms and with their surroundings in a particular place is called as ecosystem. Who derived the word ecosystem? Yes friends, A.G. Translate derived the word ecosystem in 1935. Ecosystem consists two components. One is biotic component, second one is abiotic components. What are biotic components? Plants, animals, microorganisms comes under biotic components. What are abiotic components? Soil, water, air, light, these are all come under abiotic components. Let's tell me, is an organism can survive on their own? No organism can't survive on their own without interacting other organisms in an ecosystem. If you see the food chain, what is food chain? If we represent the food relation among the organisms, it look like a chain. It's called as food chain. In that food chain, there are different levels. First level is producer, second level is primary consumer, third level is secondary consumer, fourth one top consumers. Here, energy flow from one level to another level by the food relation. If you observe the food chain, the arrow marks indicate food and feeder relation here. What are producers? Yes, the first level organisms in a food chain is called as producers. Why do we consider them as producers? Actually, they absorb the sunlight and prepare the food material for all the animals in an ecosystem. That's why they are considered as producers. Now, which feed on the producers? They are called as primary consumers. They are herbivores because they only feed on the plants. That's why they are considered as herbivores. Which feed on the primary consumers? They are considered as secondary consumers. Which feed on the secondary consumers? They are considered as tertiary consumers or top consumers. Top consumers mostly they are carnivores because they feed on only flesh. Here you can see this cardboard. From this cardboard actually we can make a model to understand the food chain and food web. What does mean by food web? Yes friends, one organism do not participate in the one food chain. It involves in several food chains. That's why all the food chains interlinked each other and form web-like structure. That web-like structure is called as food web. Example, the rabbit do not involved in the only one food chain. It involves in several food chains. That's why all food chains are interlinked and formed into a web-like structure that is called as food web. What did you understand from this prepared model? You understood that one organism is dependent on other organism for their food material. This relation is called as food chain. In this food chain, we can observe producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. One more other organisms are also there which can decompose the dead organic material. They are called as decomposers or recyclers. These recyclers act on dead organisms on each level and they decay their organic material and convert into minerals and simple molecules. That minerals once again added to the soil. These minerals once again absorbed by the producers and utilized for their metabolic activities. By this process, the minerals are recycled. That's why these decomposers are called as recyclers. I hope you understood about the food chain and food web and decomposers role in the nature. Thank you.